Last year I met some fantastic folk who are growing food despite not owning even a bit of land.
Don't moan about not being on an allotments list. Find a bit of land that needs some love and grow on it.
I haven't actually had to buy any vegetables since May.
That's incredible. These can-do stories inspired the Landshare project, and we've now set up a great website for the scheme that matches people who want to grow their own food with others who've got space for them to grow it in. Since we launched Landshare, over 30,000 people have registered, and now the Landshare website is humming with would-be growers and sharers. Our first match came when John and Val Richardson, farmers in Edgeworth near Manchester, handed over 2 acres of their own small farm to the scheme in the form of 15 plots of land. They were all snapped up within days.
I ploughed the field yesterday, not expecting anybody to be wanting anything straight away, and then all of a sudden all these people started turning up and helping out, and they all seem to be very, very keen. I'm absolutely amazed.
We'll have our own vegetable site within the farm, but we'll just lend a hand to help get it sorted. It's really exciting as more and more people get involved. So.
Philip Bolton and his family have been dreaming of having a little plot to grow on for years.
We started growing vegetables probably about 4 years ago, growing mainly in pots because we've got no soil in the backyard at all. The allotment waiting lists are 6 or 7 years for most sites. I couldn't even get on the waiting list, it was that bad. So Landshare was a great opportunity to really do what I want to do.
Now Philip's growing ambitions can literally take root.
I have as much land as I can really cope with. The sooner we get things growing, the better.
And Philip's not alone.
Well, what we want to do is provide veg for ourselves all year round. Without people like John and his wife, we wouldn't have the chance to do this.
This new community of growers want to say a big thank you to John and Val for offering up their land, and frankly, so do I. So I'm in cahoots with Philip and his niece to bake a special surprise thank you cake. Hi there.
Hi.
You must be Katie. And you must be Philip.
Hi, Hugh, please come in.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, we've had some very nice cakes up at the farm ourselves.
Really?
Val's a bit of an expert.
That's John's wife, Val?
Yeah.
You have some competition. You have some
Oh my God.
competition up there.
So we're going to be judged by her incredibly high standards.
Yeah.
And she is an excellent cook.
I'm going home. We thought a carrot cake would fit the bill, and my double quantities version uses 8 eggs and 8 large carrots. The carrots get grated and the eggs beaten. You're going to have to be a bit more aggressive than that, Katie. Come on, give them a real whipping, because this is where the air's going in. Next, 300 grams of sugar are added to the eggs and whisked in until light and moussey. That is now looking perfect.
Does it mean I can stop?
It means you can stop. 400 grams of wholemeal cake flour is topped up with 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Whisk 600 ml of sunflower oil into the eggy mousse. I think there's just enough space in there to get the oil. And once that's absorbed, fold in the flour and the grated carrots. You're licking the bowl, Philip, like a little kid.
Best part of cake making.
Bake for 45 minutes at 170 degrees centigrade.
There you go.
When it's still warm, prick the top, pour over half a jar of warmed honey and let it soak well in. That's very nice. Icing is optional, but a good way to mark a special occasion. That's brilliant, Katie. Very good so far.
And there we go.
Oh, you've been to cake decorating classes, haven't you?
Is that how you spell Landshare?
Now the bit I've been most looking forward to, visiting the very first Landshare growing plots. Wow! Good afternoon, everybody.
Guess who's here?
And I can't wait to meet John and Val.
John's up there,
John's
just
up
at the
there.
top with Amy.
Up there on that machine? Yeah. I've been told I need to meet John.
Hugh, this is John.
Very good to meet you.
Nice to see you.
Well, lovely to be here. What a fantastic place you've got here.
Well, we're trying to get people organised.
What a lot of people here are reaping the benefit.
Look at them all, I mean.
I know.
This really is a thank you from all of us to you for letting us use the land. Oh!
pass the Val test?
It's wonderful.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Did you get a bit with a big bit of icing on?
Yes.
Oh, well done.
Gorgeous, fantastic cake. In fact, that is the best cake that I have ever made.
You're very modest with it, aren't you? Tell me, was that a little bit of a surprise?
The biggest surprise I've had in a long time, Hugh.
Were you a little bit nervous, Val, about opening up your land to strangers from around the place?
What I was apprehensive about was, would anybody want the land? Was there a need for it out there? There obviously is the need, and I think it's an excellent idea. I hope we can be a good kind of advert for it across the country.
I think you're blazing a trail, I really do. I think it's brilliant. Brilliant, well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
This looks beautiful. I've had a lovely afternoon. I've met some brilliant people who've done something truly inspirational, together. And that's what Landshare is about. What's really exciting me is where we go from here. In the coming weeks, I'll be uncovering more inspiring and surprising tales of the joys of growing your own food. Nice raised beds. And the soil looks good. Wet at the moment, but